It's the Champions League and we've had our group stage draw. It's a very tough set of sides we've been given, but up first they form a Super League side in Chelsea away. Let's get into it, let's see how we do. Welcome back then guys to the Red Devil Revival, now here today for episode 59 of our Road to Glory series here with Kaiserslautern. And as I just said in the intro, we've got a very big game today. We are taking part in our very first ever Champions League match away at Stamford Bridge, away at the former European Super League side in Chelsea. That absolute joke that is the European Super League that thankfully didn't happen. We are taking on Chelsea away. Of course though, I've got a few games we're going to run through. We were looking to initially play Freiburg, but because of the Champions League draw, that is who we're going to take on today is Chelsea. I'll run through our group stage. We also have some more transfers in and out, including a massive money sale. Before we do get going though properly into today's video guys, if you did miss the last episode where we took on Leverkusen at the beginning of the season, of course did our transfer roundup as well. There'll be a link right above me to see exactly how we did get on in that game and also who joined, who left the club, everything along those lines. And also guys, if you do enjoy today's video, do make sure to chuck a like down onto it. And if you want to keep up to date with any more of my content, such as the Red Devil Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified whenever my content here on YouTube goes live. In terms of our transfers though, I'll run through who has joined and who has left. First of all, we've made 2 more signings following on from last episode's transfer special, I guess you would call it. And we've also made a few more sales since last time. We've had 2 players going out on permanent deals and 2 also going out on loan. The first player who left was our kind of third choice keeper, Dragan Rosic. Hey, he joined last year, had a decent time with us, but with the new signing of Nikola Misic, our new goalkeeper, Rosic dropped down to being third choice, and he was on a little bit too much money really to be a third choice keeper. And we actually got a bid from Dinamo Zagreb over in Croatia, and I felt it was a very fair deal to let him go. We sold him for £4 million. I think there was also a sell-on fee on there as well. So he goes, gets off the wage bill, gets a bit of money into the club. Pretty happy with that. We also then loaned out one of our youngsters, Angelo Carnevale, who joined in the summer, but that's not really a big one. The next big one, though, is Angelo Bruckner, who has gone on loan to PSV after we brought in Nico Williams, and also because of the fact that Bruckner had a very poor season last year. I was trying to ship Bruckner out. He didn't want to leave. He was kind of turning down contracts left, right and centre. PSV came in with a loan offer with an option to buy, I think for about £8 million. So he's gone on loan for the season over to PSV, who are paying all of his wages. And if he has a good time, PSV may well look to buy him as well. So Bruckner's gone out at least for the season, may well be a permanent deal. And then the big one is Andy Zakiri. Now, I had no intention of letting Zakiri go. There was interest in him from, I believe it was from Juventus and also from Bayern Munich. I don't really know quite so much as to why. He's had a very good start to the season, but a lot of big clubs were interested in him, and we finally got a bid from Bayern Munich. And yeah, they paid a lot of money. You might have been able to see it on the screen because of my webcam. We got given £38 million, of which I think 10 was in instalments and the first 28 was up front, and another 14 million in possible bonuses. So it could be as high as £52 million. He's very decent. It's also worth noting, we were only paying him 40 grand a week. Bayern are paying him over 200k. So yeah, he's loving life now over there at Bayern Munich. But he had a very good start to our season. Of course, he has been with us for just over 2 years. We loaned him first of all and bought him. And yeah, he played 3 games so far to start this one, scored 4 goals, had a phenomenal time. I'll show you exactly how we have gotten on. It's been very good. And then Bayern just went, yeah, here's a massive wad of cash with like Andy Zakiri. Still not entirely sure as to why, but Andy has finally left. As a result, we brought in a new midfielder and also a new striker, of course, to replace Andy Zakiri. I'll show you the striker who's coming first of all. He comes from Universitao over in Peru. He is Peruvian. Fernando Chumpatas, I think is how you pronounce it, I'm not entirely sure. And we got him in for 900k. We let Zakiri go for almost 39 million. We brought in a replacement for 900,000. So that right there is what I call a nice bit of business. And this is Fernando. He is 3.5 star current ability, 5 star potential. He is very good. He's only 18 years of age. And this right here is Chumpatas. He is very good in my opinion, and he's 6'5" as well. He's absolutely massive. He's still pacey, he's still good on the ball. everything. A really good player. He had a decent little spell over in Peru, and then we brought him in here to Kaiserslautern, and hopefully he can have a good showing in the Bundesliga. He hasn't played as of yet. I had him on the bench for the last game. He didn't come onto the pitch though because we played quite well. But that is Fernando Chumpatas and the Zakiri's replacement. We then also signed a player from Dynamo Zagreb for what I believe is our record signing actually, Mataja Firmek. He is a very, very good young player. He is 17 years of age and he is already a 3-star kind ability, 5-star potential, really, really good player. We are going to be playing him as the advanced playmaker on attack or as the Mazzala on attack. He can do both roles really well. He's also really good in the air. He's got 20 jumping reach, and in my opinion, he is phenomenal, and I think we can easily make a lot more money on him than what we have spent. The board are a little bit hesitant and not too happy about the fact we spent 20 mil on him, but I think that's a steal. I think this guy is going to be like a 50, 60, 70 million pound man. If Zakiri goes for almost 50, this guy's going to absolutely blow that out of the park in my opinion. But this is Mataja Firmek. He played the last game, got an assist on his debut. It was pretty decent stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we can see from him. Also in terms of our schedule, because of course that is all the transfers, we last time played Bayer Leverkusen, and of course we got that draw in last episode, and then we had 3 games afterwards, and I have absolutely no idea where these performances came from. We took on RB Leipzig at home and we absolutely tore them to shreds. Leipzig had 2 shots all game in this match. We won it 6-0. Goals from Hikmet, Lucio Lewandowski and a hat-trick from Zakiri. We then took on Borussia Mönchengladbach, who at the time I think were first when we faced them. We beat them 2-1. It was a very cagey game, but we had goals from Jamie Lawrence, the centre-back, and again, Andy Zakiri. And then we followed that up. After Zakiri had left, we took on Freiburg at home, and we spanked them 4-0. Lewandowski, Skretterberg with a brace, and Lucio as well. Really, really top-notch performances. Really happy with how we've gotten on. And as a result, in the Bundesliga, we do indeed sit top of it as well. A really good start to the season. I'm really chuffed with how we have gotten on. Also as well, in terms of our Champions League group, which has been drawn, we have got Chelsea, Real Madrid and Celtic. A really tough group. I will be amazed if we can even finish in the top 3. I hope we can get into the Europa League, but I'll be honest, I don't think there's any chance of us getting into the knockout stage. The board only wants us to be competitive, so not too bad. For the Champions League game though, with Chelsea up against that former European Super League side, we are lining up so it's Misic in net, Lawrence and Lidin at the back, Williams at right back, Lucio and Franco then as well, Amiri, Tagsev and Hikmet, with Lewandowski and Skletterberg starting up front. I was going to start Chumpatas in the game, but after the brace in which he scored up against Freiburg, I felt it's fair to start Skletterberg. But that right there is how we got up. Let's get into it. Let's see how we do. If we get our team submitted then, and let's get into this game. A massive fixture away at Stamford Bridge. Not going to be an easy tie whatsoever. If I'm honest, I'll be very surprised if we can come away with a point here. I can see us getting absolutely battered. Chelsea have a very strong lineup. They've got Reece James still at right back. They've got Ruben Diaz and Todibo at the back as well. Casemiro in that team, Kovacic, Odegaard, Pulisic, Alexander Isak as well. Some very, very big names in and around that. Frank Lampard, Chelsea squad. He is still manager in this save, by the way. Is old Frank Lampard, who started before Tuchel came in. You can see the form in which Chelsea are on. Looking very, very hot indeed are Chelsea. And they are playing a standard 4-2-3-1. We're all really good form as well, though, so hopefully we can maybe go into this game and get a good result. I have no idea if we will be able to, but stranger things have happened in this save. That is most definitely the case. In fact, we're even in the Champions League to start with is absolutely ridiculous. But so far, 10 minutes in, nothing to see as of yet. This will, of course, be our only game of today's video. But Odegaard with an early corner here to Todibo. It's headed clear. Pulisic now on the ball. Okay, what's Christian Pulisic going to do with it? Skretterberg tracking all the way back with him. And it's gone out to Casemiro in a lot of space. He can hit him from range. And he was very close to putting that then into the back of the net. Another highlight. Don't be a goal. Please don't concede so early to Chelsea. If we concede this early, it's pretty much game over. I say Hakimi to Odegaard, who's absolutely battered that, and somehow it's cannoned off the woodwork and not gone in. Although I was going to say we have a chance of counter attack, but Ruben Diaz has just rather cynically brought down Skretterberg, who had a chance to get through on the counter there. A little bit frustrating, but he has been booked as a result of that rather cynical challenge. Apparently, Amiri's picked up a slight knock. As a result, I am going to sub him off. I don't want him getting injured in this game. I'm going to get Mataja Firmek, the new signing, onto the pitch. We'll swap these two over, put Tagsev as the box-to-box, and Mataja in the middle as the advanced playmaker on attack. Hopefully, we can see a good performance from him on his live debut from that man. Oh, hang on, Williams to Skretterberg. Why has Skretto passed it back? Skretterberg had a real chance to get through and attack the goal. What was he doing? I have absolutely no idea. Hakimi though on it now on this left-hand side. Oh, what's Hakimi going to do here? Okay. Oh, we got the ball back. Hang on. Nico Williams. Good challenge. And he's an absolutely awful clearance there. Completely just wasted the opportunity to get forward then. Gave it straight back to Casemiro. Hakimi on the ball again now. Now to Reece James, to Odegaard. Reece James on the overlap here. Puts it in. Lidin's tried to head it clear, but it's gone straight back to Hakimi again. We just cannot get out. Oh, Nico Williams, you absolute buffoon. Oh, I can't believe he's just done that. Well, the ref's gone to the monitor. We all know what's going to give in here. We could see it was a pen. You could see he stuck his leg out and caught the man. He's just done two mistakes in the same highlight as Nico Williams. First of all, that awful attempted clearance. And then he gives a penalty away really, really poorly. So the penalty's been given. Angelin stepping up now for Chelsea. A chance to give them the first half lead. Angelin with it. Misic goes the right way, but doesn't really get anywhere close to the ball. Faustino and Jordan makes it 1-0 to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Not ideal. I do not want to see the penalty again. Thank you very much. We're going to demand more from the lads. We haven't actually had a shot all half, I've just realised. We have been very, very poor. As I'm saying, we have got a free kick. Tagsev puts it in, swings it in. Tadibé's cleared it. Can someone please get to the ball? Liuzzo on it now. I didn't think we were going to get there first. I honestly thought Liuzzo wasn't going to bother, but he's got the ball back now. Now Nico Williams, who I think I will probably sub off at half-time, considering how poor he has been in this first half. Misic up to Jamie Lawrence, who, to be fair, has had quite a decent start to his life at Kaiserslautern, the lonely central defender. Thermek, the youngster, Tagsev don't... Oh, okay, we got away, but I was about to get really annoyed at Tagsev. Hang on. Nico Williams maybe making up his early mistake. Indeed he does. He puts the ball through to Andreas Skretterberg, who finishes like a natural poacher that he is. A really good finish from that man now, Andreas Skretterberg. Really good stuff. Manages to put it into the back of the net past the Chelsea goalkeeper. Really good ball, actually, from Nico Williams. After we were absolutely slagging him off for the early mistake he made, he has maybe made up for that error. That is our first shot as well, and it's our first goal. Very good stuff. In at half-time we go, not too bad. We haven't looked very good at all, but we've taken the one chance that we've had, and we're back in the match as a result. Let's get into the dressing room then, and let's go and say to the lads, I think, if I'm honest, I'm going to say to them, if we can get a guy and make us favourites to win. I don't actually know if I agree with that, but I think that's a fair thing to say to the rest of the players. They weren't that bad. I just realised I said the wrong thing to the defenders, so that's great, isn't it? They're now all really pissed off. That's going to go perfectly. But even so, let's hope it doesn't have too much of a negative impact. Oh dear, you got to love it when you click the wrong button, don't you? You just got to love that when the players just start crying. And I'm like, oh crap, I didn't actually mean to say that. But you can't apologise to them or anything because they're going to think you're absolute weirdos. But Chelsea, we have a chance early on in this second half. Kovacic on the ball to Hakimi. Don't concede straight away after getting that goal back before half time. I know we didn't really deserve it because we'd done nothing all game, but to then go and concede straight away. Hakimi's ball in. Odegaard. Oh, hang on. A chance to counter attack, mate. Oh, no, because for some reason Skretterberg's being really lazy. I don't know why he didn't go for that ball. I may well look to be on Chumpatas quite shortly. Odegaard on it though. Good save from our very decent Serbian keeper Misic. This right here is only the second goal he's actually conceded since starting in the team. Odegaard's ball in. Misic again. Another good little claim there from that in-swinging corner. He only conceded in the Borussia Mönchengladbach, and other than that, he hasn't conceded in any other games. So I think for now, this is his fifth game, and only his second goal conceded. A very good start he's had to life in Germany. We're going to make some more changes though now. I think what we will do, I'm going to get Tagsev off because he's looking a little bit on the tired side of things. We're going to get Ndoram on. He can play there quite well. And I'm also going to bring off Lewandowski for Chumpatas, and we're going to swap these two over. Skretterberg as the DLF and then Chumpatas as the advanced forward. Come on, lads. Can we get maybe another goal in this game? Or do we look... I don't actually know if we should look to try and hold out for the point. We probably should do, really, shouldn't we? Based on the fact we are away at Chelsea. I think we're going to go to cautious and we're going to start doing a little bit of time wasting as well. See if we can try and hold out for the point away here. It'll be a really good point if we can get it. We really don't deserve it, if you ask me. We're going all the way through into stoppage time now. There's a highlight in the final minute of the game. Oh, don't concede now. It'll be so harsh. I know Chelsea deserve all 3 points, but it doesn't make it any easier to accept. Reece James, the ball's deflected through. And Pulisic has missed an absolute sitter. If that was on his left foot, that was probably going to be a guaranteed goal. But thankfully, he took it with his weaker right foot. It clipped the post and went wide of the net. The ball from Reece James ricocheted all over the place until I fell perfectly to him. Thankfully, we've gotten away with it. We take a point away from home at Chelsea. A really good point. Well done, lads. They all look over the moon about it. Of course they do. Why would they not? And it means currently we sit in second place. A very, very good start, if you ask me, in our Champions League group stage. That could have been a much more painful experience based on the stats, but we got away with it. In terms of our schedule, what we're going to be back for next episode, though, guys, we will come back at the end of September for the Hoffenheim away game. A very tough game, really, in the league, and also for the Celtic game away from home in the Champions League. What really should be our easiest opponent in the group stage. If we can win that one, especially away from home, we'll do our chances an absolute world of good. But guys, that will all be coming in next episode. Overall, though, guys, that brings this video here today to a close. And I'll be honest, if you said at the beginning of the game we'd get a point away at Stamford Bridge, despite having barely any chances, I would have snapped your hand off for that. Most definitely. I am absolutely chuffed with that performance. It means so far this season we are still unbeaten after 6 games played in all competitions. Very, very good start. Life in the Bundesliga is looking very rosy, and that point away from Chelsea could be massive for our chances to either qualify for the Europa League or the Champions League knockout stage. We'll have to wait and see. And also on top of that, I think the signings we've made and the sales we've made at the end of the transfer window are very decent as well. You have to let me know in the comments, guys, as to what you think on the new players who come in, and also his likes of Zakiri going out, and also our chances in the Champions League. But guys, I really hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have done, make sure to chuck a like down onto it. And if you want to keep up to date with any more of my content, such as the Red Dead Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next time.